Okay, so let's go through my gadgets loadout. So I got two different types. I got range and melee. Melee is EMP, and the range is heat vision with solar amplifier. The reason why I haven't used, let's just go through this stuff real quick. All right, so you can tell I'm leveling up. But DPS, of course, blast adapter, um, supercharged Neo Venom boost. I put Berserker there. If you have a better idea, let me know. But sometimes I get smashed, and it seems to help. Extended supercharge. And why I'm using this is because on my troller, I don't need the extended supercharge or any of those because, or my Neo Venom boost because I think, is it the, I forget what artifact I have, but I have an artifact that helps out my supercharges, so I don't really need that. But for this loadout, I do, so I have that. I used Neo Venom boost for my main supercharge. It seems because it's a damage buff. Restorative taser pull. Mainly this helps me out when I'm doing boss fights because I use taser pull for single target. Right now I have Tumbling Master, improved stealth, which is a big deal. And what else we got? All right, what's going on here? Oh, I got stuff still imprinted to troll. Interesting. We'll fix that later. So, okay. Artifact-wise. So, like I said, I'm using the Grimoire Verum. I upped it all the way to 200. And I'm a pet guy anyway, so I can launch all my pets and not lose power. Solar Amplifier, that is for my range, but it gives you the most might. So, I still keep it on my melee loadout, and I have to up my transformation card, and I'm thinking about changing it because things have changed for as long as we've been playing and artifact cards. But so far this is really nice because it gives you the 20%, 30% critical chance, critical damage. So if I have multiple enemies and like I'm running around, there's trash mobs, I use Gauss Grenade. I noticed that Gauss Grenade, I'll show you. So let's go to combat real quick. All right, so if I hit him with one Gauss Grenade, you know what? Go away. Go away. Go away, bro. You're messing with me. So you notice if I just hit a single target Gauss Grenade, it's pretty good. It was 95,000, right? But if I hit him with my taser pull, what was that? My combat. My taser pull's about the same. Did they change things? Because it usually hits harder. What if I hit it harder now? Okay. Well, maybe maybe I'm smoking crack, because if you notice here, if I use Gauss Grenade, I get a bunch of damage on these dudes. All right. So I got 94,000. Let's do a test here. 92. So okay, so it's still the same. All right, but it still spreads it out. So trash mobs, and I can still stay with I can do Gauss Grenade now. So this loadout. Let's go to my stats real quick. Where are we at? Trades. All right, of course, some gadgets. All right. Let's go. Yeah, let's do stat points first. So I got 438 skill points. So I've dumped, of course, if I'm doing. I'm a superpower guy, so I'm gonna focus on superpower. If I was a weapon dude doing weapon mastery, I would put it into focused weapons expert, but I'm not. My troll, is focus hybrid because I need to get back power from my weapon. So anyway, I dumped all of it, and you max out the critical chance, critical damage, and then I'm stuffing everything into might and power until that maxes out, and then I'll do health. I won't care about dominance on DPS. Oops. Okay. As you see, I just do one because I'm not a weapon expert. I just do one and I max out all of them. I love martial arts, so I max out all my martial arts because actually for PvP too, you can do all the little moves, but I skip weapons mastery. I don't need to put an extra one in there. Acrobatics, I don't go all the way down. I get these two innates, the stun resistance and impulse resistance. These guys, I've noticed it doesn't give me that much power back, so I'm not really worried about the knockback resistance, stun resistance, and stun recovery. Perfect Poise is actually a really good supercharge, but I don't use it. All right, iconic powers. For this guy, it's pretty easy. I hard light shield because I don't have a shield on this loadout, and a Neo Venom boost. Oop, I keep doing that, huh? Loadouts. So I got damage, and my stealth. Stealth is since I've improved stealth, I can take quite a beating when I have an improved stealth. Actually, I should run out into one of the open worlds, and because if it's like 4 episodes below, I can solo the 8-man open world people. It takes me a little while. Like during the anniversary, I was able to whittle down one of those giant shadow demons, whatever they're called, and solo it myself. So, and then how I do that is I cuff them, and then I implosion mine and cuff them, implosion mine, cuff, implosion mine, pop on my shield, and then I'll do for those bosses. I'm pretty much ranged though, but Neo Venom boost, my buff, I cuff them, surprise attack, explosion mine, hard light shield, and then why did I do that? Sorry, my fingers. Loadouts and the DPS. So my main starter I always keep on the square on the right, just how I've always done it. So I'll put taser pull or defib or Gauss grenade. I might just switch to Gauss grenade because I just proved to myself that it does the same damage, and it just splits it up if you have multiple foes. So Gauss grenade is my start, and then I will pop them with the paralyzing dart. And then I'll lunge, go into stealth, cuff, implosion mine, surprise attack, skip that for now, and then EMP pulse. And if things are cooling down, then let's say like my EMP pulse, I'll just be Gauss grenade because it's every half a second it's up to that. If EMP pulse is pretty quick too. So, but anything is cooling down, I'll move on to the next rotation. All right. So let's get my bad boy here. So. Let's see how much damage I did. Get away. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, so in 13 seconds, I did a total of 1 million damage. You can see, with raids, I get up to I think I got up to 170 on one raid. Mil. Yep, is that 1 million? It's not 106,000. Yeah, it's 1 million. So it's a pretty good one. Let's see how. And I have to do the starter with we'll just do that with the EMP blast. Every time you go into stealth, you will if I try to do EMP coming out of stealth, it won't work. So I have to hit it with a Gauss grenade again. What is that? Yeah, I did 2 million again. And I love my my photon blast because it's just a beast. So yeah, so I mean the rotation's pretty easy. Boop, boop. All right, because it was cooling down, so I'll just do a single target. Let me show you something else too with the enhanced stealth. So every time I do a move that knocks me out of stealth, it gives me an extra stealth damage. Like what was that? I just did 5 mil. Yeah, I did just 5 mil screwing around for 25 seconds. So I'll show you. Do you see that extra crit I got? That was from the stealth damage. And I've learned that I could also do that with, let's go up here. So, stealth speeds me up. Surprise attack was 28, and the stealth attack gave me an extra 23,000. Used to be harder than flamethrower on that guy. So it gives you an extra boost. Let's go in the mech suit. My mech suit. You know what? I'm gonna switch back to let's give me some Gauss grenade then, because if it, I'm gonna do a little test here. Where's my Gauss grenade? Where's my Gauss? I kind of did that for single target, but if it's the same, there you go away. It's for testing purposes. Go away, dude. And then I'm gonna hit less hard, but let's go do. Let's take off Grimorum too. All right. We're gonna do 5 hits, 10 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit! I forgot that he's still on. Am I cold? Go away. Alright, try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do that with the test. So 600,000. Let's see here. I got a 96, and then 38, 41, and I got a 92, and 41, and a 39 one. Okay. Let's get off the Grimorum. I want him to go away. See, look at that. I think it hits harder. Look at that. It does. I lost count. It hits harder. Yeah, it does hit harder. You can see I'm getting 57s, 100 and something. Alright, so single target, I will stick with that. Back to Grimorum. You see the full weight of my destruction. You know, let's okay, so as I said before, like you get a stealth damage, you get a stealth buff with an extra crit. So on stealth on my mech, I put my heat vision where you would get out of stealth, pretty much usually. And then I got the same Neovenom boost. got my my cuff and I think it's called cuff and my implosion mine. I'll show you real quick. We'll get just the boost. All right, amplified heat damage because it's loaded up all the way. And it gave me 90,000 for the stealth damage. It's a burn, so it gave me 31, 32, 33,000, and then there was a critical hit after that, and then the burn. So you see, like, you get an extra stealth damage doing that. So we got a trash mob. Boop boop boo doo boop boop boo. I'm gonna do a single target. So now I want to do the because there's so many of them. We'll do a single target. And now with the solar amplifier loaded up all the way. Oops. The solar amplifier loaded up all the way. I don't get interrupted, and so that's why I have my photon blast on there as well. It's a beast now because they can't interrupt me. I messed up my rotation. So let's go into stealth. Bam. We'll do 2 rotations. Mind you, I don't have all my might. Let's see how much I did. So I'm doing 104 a second. That's even without my Grimorum. Got a total of, is that right? Yeah, 1 million, 1.8 mil. If I put on my Grimorum, it's going to be more. And then if I do, let's say now, like usually I worry about the bosses, but you know, screw it. Oh, let's get this guy in, sorry. Let's do the full Monty. I'll go back. That's my jar going off. Let's see what happened. Yes, I'm still doing 167,000 a second. So I'm hitting pretty hard, man. Yeah, it was only just a few rotations. Okay, let's get into trolling. Now, what is messed up here? Something's jacked up. Oh well. I'm missing something. Oh, it don't matter. So, my main deal with let's go into. I need to upgrade these guys so bad, but I'd rather get my DPS done, and that's what I do. I keep moving with my DPS. I get my DPS up all the way, completely maxed out, and then when I started getting equipment that is more or less even, then or doesn't give me any value on my DPS, and I just pick controller. So over time, I'm getting better and better and better controller gear. And then I'm using the Scrap of Soul Cloak. This is, I'm not a buff troller, I'm a power troller. But so I worry about my supercharge, which is battle drone, and that's the shield that I got. It's a shield for everybody. This my power over time and my let's see here, yeah, the power distribution. So the Parasite's power harness. This is really cool too because it grants me and up to 7 other group members a power equal to 8% of my VIT and precision. So, I'm not worried. Now I've been noticing if I do troll, because sometimes I need to get into stuff that I haven't been into, and my league isn't so active. I'll just pick troller and I'll go in and I'll troll it. I'm not the best, but people don't have a problem with power at all. They probably wish that I had a buff. And then the controller debuffs is important to me because I like sticking fools. And you notice, like this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's about 5 seconds. So my loadout is, I think, that's not stasis field. This is, traits. Loadout wise, this, yeah, it is stasis field. This is a supercharged generator. Oh, and so I'm constantly getting up to this battle drone. And in a raid, I can probably pop out 5, 6. I can pop out a bunch of them. The main thing that I'm doing though is defibrillating. So I'm constantly giving out power. I'm revitalizing everybody. But when I do my start, my rotation, this is my defense debuff, I mean, and they'll be encased, and I'll show you. And then napalm grenade stops their encasement, pops them out of there, and this will be my healing debuff. And then I use paralyzing dart, and that is my damage output debuff. And then stealth wise, I threw this on just for shits and giggles. I have the mod in my feet, not my feet, but my legs. But I still do implosion mine and cuff them. Sometimes the ads get pretty nutty, and I can start controlling them this way. Because with implosion mine, you'll see it brings all of them to you. The other one that starts fire, was it called explosion mine? No, thermite mine. It blows them out. I used to have a mine loadout where it was both of them, so it would blow them out, then take them in. But I'm not worried about that. But I start controlling that way. Hard light shield too. In stealth, I'm gonna have a lot of buffing to get knocked out of stealth. Sometimes it happens, and I got to pick up someone. So even the hard light shield gives me that extra oomph to get them out. And then to get out of stealth, I can fear gas. And I usually put my main move that I want to do to get out of stealth on the same stealth button, if that makes sense. So I just click it twice. And you notice that's how I was getting through my heat vision really fast. What else we got? Oh, I forgot. I want you, Wonder Woman. Traits. Weapons, same thing. I just did full martial arts. I like having all of them. Acrobatics, same thing. I like grappling hook. It hits hard. Stat points. Did focus hybrid because I get the extra 10% might, dominance, restoration, vit, stuff it all into critical power chance, critical power magnitude, and then everything in abilitization. That's my main job. And when I get that done, when I max that sucker out, I will start going into dominance, because the more dominance I have, the more control I have over the enemy. And a lot of times too in raids, you got the trash mobs coming out of corners and stuff like that. So I can stick them for a while and then start worrying about these guys. And it pops them right off. One guy didn't get it. So I'll give my rotation. So let's say everything started in the raid. Boop, boop. You notice everybody's got a debuff, and I'm just going to a clip actually. I'm gonna go through my weapon, I'm gonna range until it starts running out. I go right into it. Shit's getting crazy. Oh, you know what I forgot? Yeah, I got a defib. Was I defibbing? Yeah, I was. Oops. You notice I have it on wing? Not paying attention. Shit's getting crazy. Let's get in here. Knock me out of stealth. Ugh. I'm not worried about damage. I'm worried about control on this guy. Yeah, defib actually cuts it out. So look at that's. I'll show you. This is the full rotation, right? But when I say I clip, I hit it, and I still throw out that range, but the defib cuts it off, and that's actual clipping. That's pretty much it, you know. Like so, I can get these trash mobs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I hold them for 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How long does stasis field hold them for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Yeah. Okay, notice one thing too with this. They will pop out of control if as soon as I throw a second on them. So to really control the crowd, I have to let's see. Oh shit, stay away from me. But if I threw a second one, they would come out of their shit really quick. So yeah, I got the ones that were already controlled popped out of their control. So that's the thing, you can't constantly just blast them. To get the debuffs, yeah. Alright, so everybody, you notice up on the sparring target, it's got the heart, the shield, and the scope. Those are the debuffs. And now they're going away. And that's actually on everybody. Should be on everybody. Yep. Yeah, and that's my troller loadout. Also for my trinkets too. I do use a Vit trinket, but on my on this guy I'm using the Sunken Ruin, this ugly little dude. Come here, fishman. Cause he's funny. And all I care about is the Vit. I'm not trying to do super damage. On my DPS. It's all about. It's all about the mother box right now until I figure out what's stronger. Popping right out of that control. Alright. So that's pretty much it. Dun dun dun. Oh, you know what? Let me cool down and show you the PvP. PvP is a different thing. I'm on controller in PvP. Once they kind of switch that, I have a skill point. Once they switched that controllers became more viable in PvP, and I mean damage still does a little bit more damage, but it's not the same. So with this guy, I'll do that later. Still did not do the weapon mastery, don't care. Acrobatics, same innates. Sonic Cry hits hard. On my stealth though, I have that's another thing about stealth. Having the stealth, it gives me an extra couple slots to work with. So I have Neo Venom boost and Pheromone boost, which is a healing over time. I mean, I guess I like this one better because it knocks people back than the gadgets version. And then stat points for PvP, I went hybrid. but I'm sticking everything in might because I noticed that when I was fighting people that I was still losing power. And sometimes you do have to fisticuff them. So I'm thinking maybe I'll switch over to full, but we'll see. I just noticed so when I'm sometimes to stun people to if they're blocking your range, there's mechanics in here. Yeah. So then I have 2 shields. Oops, that's messing me up. Yeah, you gotta be pretty close with it, huh? Oh yeah, it's on stealth too, so that's pretty badass. Then I got, but that's wrong. I need to have my hard light shield on there. Where's my hard light? Maybe I didn't buy it. How dare I? Where's my hard light shield? That's why I had an extra. Where's my hard light? Need the hard light for PvP. Ta-da! All right, cool. So I'm gonna go save this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That is the loadout. That's how I use gadgets. Yeah. And then also, when I'm PvPing, I got more control, so you can do little moves, more stun. They hate that when I do that. They can't see you when you're in stealth, so get them. Especially, what is that mode where you have to hold a point? If I get them down, I'll just mine up everything. Mental's hard. They have stealth too, so they can kind of mess me up. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope it helped. Peace out. Oops.